Maybe you're exhausted from trying to fight on your own. Maybe you look around and only see obstacles, closed doors, invisible threats that try to paralyze you. But now it's time to remember, you weren't made to live in fear. You weren't born to walk with your head down. Inside of you is more strength than you realize, because you were shaped by the hands of a God who never loses his battles. It's time to stand up with courage. Even if tears are still falling, even if the pain still grips your chest, choose to pray as someone who has already won. Because victory doesn't begin when everything goes your way. It begins when you choose to trust even without seeing. When you pray, you're not begging in desperation. You're declaring that no enemy plan can prosper in your life. God gave you the authority to step onto ground you once feared. To say no to fear, no to oppression, no to the lies trying to take root in your mind. The moment you pray, something shifts in the heavens. Invisible chains begin to break, and words of defeat lose their power. You are not alone. A greater purpose is upholding you right now. Pray as someone who already knows the story's ending is victory. Even if the journey is tough, God has already written an honorable conclusion for your life, and everything that comes against you will be turned into your testimony. You are not the victim. You are the arrow God is launching with precision. As you listen, leave your prayer request in the comments. Every pain the enemy used to silence you, God will use it as fuel to lift you even stronger. Everything that pressed down on you will be what propels you into your destiny. Don't settle for living at the edge of your faith. Now is the time to pray boldly, with the confidence of someone who knows heaven is hearing every word. The battle may be happening, but the victory has already been released. The enemy tries to delay you, confuse you, discourage you. But God is calling you today to see beyond the moment. The war is real, but so is the protection. You are surrounded by promises. Every prayer made in faith is one step closer to victory. You have not been forgotten, not overlooked. There may be times when the silence feels long, but God has never stopped working. Maybe in this exact second, He's tearing down enemy chains, breaking walls, opening paths you couldn't even imagine. Keep praying, keep believing. If this is speaking to you, comment a acute M below. God placed you in this battle because He knew you would win. He doesn't make mistakes in who He chooses. He doesn't send anyone into the field unprepared. And even if you feel weak, He is strengthening you right now. The power you need isn't coming later. It's being poured over you now. When you stand in prayer, the enemy trembles, because he recognizes someone praying with authority, not with fancy words, but with real faith. Not with formulas, but with sincerity. The prayer that destroys the enemy's plans comes from a heart surrendered and sure. Pray like that now, with truth, with faith, with resolve. You are surrounded not by problems, but by God's presence. Where there's faith, there's no room for fear. Where there's prayer, there's movement in the unseen. Where there's surrender, there's transformation. Even if you don't yet see it, evil is retreating. God is working. Everything rising against you will fall. This is not the moment to retreat. It is the time to advance. Every word you speak now has the power to open doors, to dismantle traps, to cancel negative decrees. Don't underestimate the value of your faith. Pray as someone who already holds the yes of God in their chest. Share this prayer with someone who needs to hear it. No darkness can extinguish the light of a heart praying in faith. No lie can stand up to a truth called out in prayer. No accusation can win against someone who chooses to trust God. Your prayer is your weapon, and you are called today to wield it with conviction. You may not feel strong, but God sees a warrior in you. Someone who, even wounded, does not give up. Someone who, even tired, stands up. Someone who, even in silence, is praying. It's that kind of heart that touches heaven, that moves the impossible, that shatters enemy plans without raising its voice. Every injustice that hurt you will be corrected by God. Every curse spoken over you will be annulled. Every persecution you faced will become your honor. Don't quit now. God is turning pages. He is rewriting chapters. He is changing the setting. Everything that seemed lost is being restored. Faith isn't what you feel, it's what you choose to believe. Even if today is hard, even if it seems long, pray as someone who already knows the end of this story. You are not weak. You are not small. You are here to win. And God is reminding you of that right now as you speak each word. Maybe trauma, wounds, rejection silenced you once. But today, God is giving back your voice, and with it, your authority. Don't accept living like someone who's been defeated. You have a promise, and those who hold a promise have reason to keep going. Subscribe here to continue receiving prayers like this. You may have thought of quitting, felt alone, without direction, without answers. But this prayer is the answer you've been waiting for. God is saying, I hear you. I hold you. I lift you. Do not step back now. Move forward with faith. God didn't bring you this far to abandon you. He didn't invest in you to leave you halfway. Everything He started in you, He will complete. And everything the enemy tried to use to stop you will become what God uses to lift you up. Prayer is unlocking a new season over you now. Don't look back anymore. The past is behind you. The mistakes, the falls, the moments of weakness, all of it is covered by grace. And you are being renewed, strengthened, rebuilt. God is lifting you off the ground, cleaning your wounds, and setting you upright stronger than ever. The enemy tried to steal your identity, tried to make you forget who you are. But God is restoring your vision. You are not weak. You are not a victim. You are not forgotten. You are a child of God. You are protected. You are mightier than you think. As you pray, He is tearing down lies meant to paralyze you. Don't stop now. A presence surrounds you. A love covers you. A care sustains you. Keep praying. Keep believing. You have already won. Prayer is breaking chains, undoing traps, canceling every evil plan. The invisible battle is often the most exhausting. No one sees what you're facing on the inside. No one feels the weight you carry in the silence of the night. But God sees it. God knows it. And He's working right now to strengthen you. The pressure will not crush you. The negative voices will not silence you. You will come out of this stronger, more confident, and more full of purpose than ever before. Nothing the enemy planned against you will succeed. As you pray, heaven responds. God's promises start falling into place, and even the confusing pieces of your story begin to make sense. He's showing you that nothing was in vain. Your pain will not be wasted. Your tears have not been ignored. He heard every cry you've whispered in prayer, and now He is giving you peace. Not just any peace, but the kind that silences fear, calms your soul, and helps you breathe again. Prayer is your key. And today, through faith, you're unlocking doors that have been shut for a long time. What once felt impossible is beginning to open up before your eyes. The enemy has no choice but to step back because you've made the decision to stand firm. You've chosen to pray like someone who has already won. And that one decision changes everything. It shifts your direction, it changes the atmosphere, and it transforms your future. Let no doubt erase what God has already spoken about you. You are protected. You are chosen. You are called to overcome. Every arrow that was sent against you is falling to the ground right now. Every word spoken against you is being canceled. Every attempt to push you off your path is being broken. God's presence is surrounding you in a new way, strengthening you like never before. And now I pray that you continue on this path, that you stand firm even when the wind blows against you, that you pray even when you feel weak, that you believe even when everything tells you not to, because you are standing, not because of circumstances, but because of the promise. And that promise still stands. If this prayer spoke to your heart, type Amen in the comments. May the strength that lifted you up right now stay with you. May it grow inside you. May it take you further. May it keep you grounded on the hard days. And if this prayer touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe to this channel so you can keep receiving messages that build your faith. Leave a like so more people can hear this message, and share it with someone who also needs to win through prayer. You are not alone. You've already won. Amen.